Hello, everyone. Welcome to part 2 of the week of October 29th. It's week 10. I'm recording from my office at Dreher High School because it is parent-teacher night, though unfortunately parents don't really come in to see me, and I just spent about 45 minutes running around talking to my child's teachers, and I'm going to leave in a little bit for a soccer game, thus the outfit. So sorry I'm looking a little rough. So I'm trying to get this done as fast as possible. So here's part 2. Still talking about book talks. There's a way to do a book talk called a podcast. Some people love podcasts. I'm not an auditory learner, so this is not my favorite format, though some kids just love this. So take a look at it. And this might be a format that you like. So audio broadcast that has been converted to an MP3 file or other audio format for playback in a digital music player. It is a great hook for readers who are auditory learners. You can do book reviews, book talks, and author info. Teachers and students can create their own. This is a way to incorporate technology into the classroom, and it's pretty easy technology to use. Most kids have cell phones that have a recording ability, and then if you can figure out how to email the recording to yourself or have them email the recording to you, then you can create podcasts out of it, or work with your media specialist at your school or your technology educator if you can't figure that out, or hopefully if you work in a public library they have somebody who's good at tech. Anyway, podcasts are a neat way to share books and for kids to use technology. If you're interested in book talking and would like to use it with students, you probably want some good examples. So there are some book talking podcasts available online. A great resource is the Children's and Young Adult Book Podcasts, the CYA. That was put together with an IMLS grant by the Oklahoma Department of Libraries, and you have some great samples there and examples. Other podcasts are available online. Some middle schools and high schools curate collections. Public libraries curate collections. You can do a Google search. Some publishers create podcasts, so that's a interesting resource to find examples if you want to do podcasts with students. Again, it's just a way to incorporate technology in a classroom. You can also do book talking vodcasts, a video podcast. An example of teen vodcast is available at the Hedberg Public Library. The link is here, and if you download the PowerPoint, you'll be able to get right to that. So you've got some good examples for vodcasts. Again, an easy way to incorporate technology in a classroom. You can always have kids record each other using their cell phones or iPads. A lot of schools have iPads available for checkout. A lot of Chromebooks can also do recordings. It's just super easy with an iPad. Book trailers. It's a video advertisement for a book which employs techniques similar to movie trailers. I always love the trailers at the movies. These can be circulated on television and online, or you can put them on your morning news show if your school does a morning news show, if you're in a school. These started around 2006. A lot of publishers make them. You can also, this educational leadership article might give you some more information. It's a great way to reach a reluctant reader. I even find just basic book talking in person is a great way to reach reluctant readers. I had a class in today that was really sullen and had lots of reluctant readers, and at the end they really checked out, I think all but 2. I got all but 2 of them to check something out, and several were like, what was that book about? Whatever, so I really believe in book talking, and book trailers can be one way you can incorporate it. Oh, and book trailers are something you can, again, show on a morning news show if you have that in your school. Here are a couple of book trailer resources. The teen book trailers from the Oscar Grady Public Library. The Yalsa Nonfiction and Morris Book Trailer Contest. They have book trailers posted if you go through that link. Vendors such as Scholastic produce book trailers for marketing purposes, and some of the other teen publishers create book trailers, and school and public library websites. Assignments, make sure you're up through chapter 11 in your textbook. Read the articles posted in the weekly course guide or the weekly content area. Keep track of discussion assignments, and please keep posting. Your book talk assignment is due by midnight on November 15th. Your final literature log is due by midnight on Thursday, December 6th. And I haven't posted those assignment sheets yet. I will make sure I've got those up by this weekend. For your book talk assignment, you're going to write 3 book talks based on 3 YA books you read this semester. You're not reading more. It's just what you've already been using. These should be book talks you can use with teens in your current or future library or classroom. They should share a theme or some type of common denominator other than the same author. Do not make comments like, I think this book is good because. Please cite the book at the beginning and the ending of each book talk. Include a summary at the end of the book talk assignment. My best advice is to view samples provided in this PowerPoint and elsewhere. Create a podcast or a vodcast from your book talk. Look for directions, suggested sites on creating podcasts and vodcasts, and the rubric will be posted on Blackboard in the course documents. Please read that thoroughly and closely. Create a podcast or a vodcast. Use the creating a podcast or vodcast document in our assignments sheet and the assignments book talks. Directions will be unique to what technology you will be using. So what hardware are you going to use? Are you going to use the voice recorder on your cell phone? Search for how-to guides online, for example, with a Mac or a PC, a built-in microphone or auxiliary microphone, a flip or other camera, or a webcam. You can just use your built-in camera on your computer like I do. I know it doesn't make me look my prettiest. However, it's easy. You just open it up and get started. Questions? Shoot me an email. I will be cleaning up things that I haven't commented on this weekend or on election day. I am way too involved with sports right now with a pseudo stepdaughter who's in state tennis finals and a son who is running cross country, and then I play in a sports team too, but all that is about to end because seasons are just about done. So hopefully things will calm down for me. And I hope things are going all right for you guys. Your papers have been good. I should finish those up in a day or so as far as the immediate grades that you probably are waiting for with bated breath. So half of you are done. More than half of you are done. I just have to get to the end of the alphabet. And those of you who are at the end of the alphabet, I will grade in reverse order next paper. Just so you know, I'll start with the W's and work backwards. All right, I hope you're all okay, and I will get this up probably not until much later this evening. And all right, talk to you soon. Bye.